All right, good morning. Going to go over the market prep, pre-market prep for today, May 2nd, 2025. Let's start off with the SPY, man. The SPY over here, officially, bear market is over, closing above this trend line here. This candle is a little bit worrisome, but for now, we're in an uptrend, unless we break that 540 area, and then it's a it'll the thesis is over for the bull market if that's the case. Now, Indo yesterday, Mr. Trump allegedly said that whoever makes business with Iran oil, it's going to get sanctioned. So look at this. Trump threatens sanctions against buyers of Iranian oil after U.S.-Iran nuclear talks are postponed. So yeah, I do own Indonesia Energy Corporation. Um, so yeah, I've owned it for a while, and I'm down in the stock. It's for me, it's not really an investment. It's just a trade. I've been holding it for a while. You can see it. This morning it popped in very thin volume. So I don't get involved when things are like that. But yesterday I did add on the consolidation around 240, 241, and then my average is really that's not that good, but yeah, on 1,800 shares. If I see a continuation today, I might add again. You can see on the daily down here, it's breaking out that 250 for a moment it did. It's crossing over on the moving averages, so I'll be on watch. Um, Next one is CMPS. I call it the shroom stock. It's a psilocybin compound for treatment of depression and alcoholism, drug use, mental issues, and all of that stuff. It's breaking out here on the daily. That's 410. It's already trying to do it. Risky stock, biotech, you know how it is. We can open at $1, can open at 2 cents, can open at 15 with any trial results. Sorry. So yeah, down on it. I've owned this for like 3 years already, I think. This thing used to be like 50 bucks at one point. Um, yeah. But anyways, I'm not even gonna look at it. You guys can look at it on your charts, but it used to be, I used to trade it, and I used to, I sold some of it at 50 and then sold everything like at 30, 40, and then came back and started buying at like 10, 11, 12, and then, it didn't work out. So I've been adding a little bit. You can see I added a 4 here, 200 shares, and now it's up to 1,400, but we'll see what happens with that. And then you got SOPA. Yesterday I was scalping it. It saw the pop on IU scan, um, and then I was then again I usually buy on consolidation. I don't jump in and chase. So I bought that dollar range right here, and then sold it out at that resistance. I believe it was like 110, 109, 110, 111, or here you can see it 113. And some of these are on the background. I think I had like a 900 shares and got like 70 bucks or something. You just scalping it. And then I missed the whole move after hours. That's the way it is. That's trading. Now, as long as it holds that 50 retracement, we're still good. But it's fading right now. It looks like it's gonna fade into the 124s, and then if it fades off from that 50% retracement on the fib, I'm not longer interested in a long. No way. So it has to maintain the 50%. If not, I'm out. I mean, I'm not even gonna look at it. I'll probably, if it fades, I'll put in an alert back at the 140s and see if it firms up and consolidates and keeps going. But right now, not interested. Um, CNEY is another penny. I've been trading this penny stocks for a while now because they offer good opportunities as long as you got a good entry. Then again, on consolidation, not chasing. Then again, about BWAP, this one is pretty strong. Above the 50% fit retracement. It tells me it's a bull, so it's still on the front side of the move. There's a front side, there's back side of the move. So as long as it is in the front side of the move, I'm interested in it. And then you got Hood. This is long-term holding. Disaster strikes yesterday. Earnings hit a low of 45.70. Now it retraced from that downward move. It retraced about around 20%. Not looking to buy now. I usually wait like 3 days, 2 to 3 days after earnings if you got bad earnings. But if you have a long-term mindset, just get the you take advantage of the opportunity and get some more shares. This one I used to own around 200 shares. I've been selling around from 47 to 49. I think I got a little bit of a sell above the 50 mental, but I'm staying with this core 50 and definitely gonna add if it drops. Hopefully it drops down to on the daily here. Maybe let's see. You can see there's support here around 39. I don't think it's going over there, but maybe fills this little gap here around 44. So I'll be a buyer 2 to 3 days from now. Now this is it, man. If you like this, subscribe and like the thing. Like the video. If you don't like it, I don't care. Yeah, I do this just to put my ideas out there. If and not a financial advisor either. I'm not an expert. Been trading for almost 20 years, but not really an expert. So, I make a lot of mistakes. I lose money as well. Um, but generally, I make money over the long term now. And then, you know, yeah, that's it, man. That's pretty much it. Yeah, if you guys like it, just subscribe if you like. If not, that's okay. Now I'll see you tomorrow. I'm trying to do this every day, okay? You guys take care.